You guys, I'm still in the middle of this, and honestly, I didn't expect it to go this far. What started as just few pimples turns into multiple blood tests, stool test, hormonal tracking, and yes, they've already took 5 blood tubes of my body. 5. That's a lot. And the funny thing is, I'm not even done yet. So right now, I'm just waiting for my menstruation to finish because it's part of the whole process. It's part of the whole testing process. They need to check my blood before, during, and after my menstruation cycle. So this is not a finished story yet. I still don't have all the answers. Basically, not even a little of answer yet. But that's exactly what I want to share it with you. Because if you're dealing with hair falls, worse dandruff, itchy pimples, dry skin, or even digestion issues, this journey might be a lot more deeper than you think. So today, I'm taking with you while I'm still in this process. Of course, all the laboratory tests, all the processes will be undergone here in the southern part of Russia, Taganrog. So I'm not doing it in the Philippines, and I've never done it before in the Philippines. This is my first time undergoing dermatology processes. This is very unusual to me because I never had a really worse pimples ever, and I am not a fan of having a complete skincare before, way back in the Philippines. And so yeah, everything is unusual to me, and here comes my daughter again. Что такое? Say hi.
Hi.
In Russian.
Привет.
Иди сюда. What's the problem with my face, love? You can say it.
Mama is having pimples.
How did you say it in Russian? You can say.
Брички.
Брички. Много. Да.
I don't know what is pimples in Russian.
But many is много. Да? Okay. Okay, where were we? So yeah, I've never done any dermatology way back in the Philippines. So this is obviously my first time going to this process, and it's not cheap. It's costly. So yeah, that's one thing I'm going to share with you. I'm going to share with you the tests, the experience, the costs, and everything that I've experienced. So but before that, I am very sorry if I am not wearing my makeup, because I really want you to see how's my face. If this is my face without any makeup on, this there, you see, my cheek is full of pimples. It's like really an acne already, and even here, yeah. So this is how worse it is. So, but before talking all of that, let me officially welcome you. Welcome you guys. Welcome back to my channel, the Filipina in Russia podcast. Yay! This shouldn't be a fun, funny video, but this video is more into health related issue. And what else? You know, every time I wake up lately, I keep on noticing small pimples that are growing. And please don't judge me if I am sharing this with you, because I know this is not appropriate, but I'm concerned to those people who are experiencing this. Because at first I thought this is just normal. As I said, I am just a human, who can get pimples, who can have hair fall, especially right after pregnancy, because it all started there. My hair falls are right after my pregnancy. It all happens from there. But no, it is not normal at all. Absolutely not. What you thought is normal is not. So these are all for the people who are experiencing this. I advise you to get a professional consultation from the doctor itself. Do not just rely on, Google for all the problems, because you may not know that it's not just about your skin, but it's all inside. It's all about inside your body. So that's why I'm sharing, and don't judge me if I'm confident facing in the camera without makeup on, because this is all about the video. This is what I'm talking about. My pimples, my health issues. So this is just a learning video for everyone. So if you don't like me without makeup on, it's okay. You can just stop watching. But for those who are still watching, спасибо большое. Anyway, so let's talk more about this video. What's behind me? Oh, that's a vacuum. Don't be bothered. So as you're watching this, you'll see me just walking around shopping street, shopping area here in my town in Russia, passing by shops, checking shoes, bags, and just really enjoying everyday life with my friend, by the way. But behind these simple moments, there's actually something deeper going on with my health. This journey didn't just start randomly. It came from months of dealing with different issues in my body. And actually, it all started way back last year, October. I think that was first week of October. That was my eye surgery, the iridium removal, happened in Rostov. And the advice of the doctor is not to wash my face as much as possible within those 7 days from the journey. I mean, from the eye surgery, because the water might get through in the eye and it's sensitive still. So since I'm staying indoor in the apartment only within those 7 days, because anyway, I don't want to get out without eye badges on. My eye really looks creepy because it's totally red after the surgery. So I just decided to stay indoor, and within those 7 days, I never wash my face. The doctor said you can wash it with a cloth and boiling water, not the normal water. Should be boiling water. But I didn't do that. I didn't wash my face. So yeah, it's disgusting, but I don't want to risk my eye getting infected. So I just did that, and it all started there. After those 7 days of not washing, there were pimples like recently in my faces, and I thought it was just normal. But then again, what I thought that is normal is not normal. So yes, it all started from there, and I didn't realize that it was serious. That's what I'm saying. Like, You never know what really is happening into your body if you see some, symptoms. But, instead of me going right away to dermatologists, I just bought different skincare that I searched in Google, like what's the best way to stop this and that. And all I thought it's about my skin, but looks like it's not just my skin, it's on my body, the problem. Anyway, why I started this journey, dermatology journey. So for a while now, I've been struggling. Hair fall. Actually the hair fall started after the pregnancy, but it got worse in here in Russia, which I don't know why. Seriously, I have no idea why. I'm eating healthy food here in Russia, eating salads, fresh salads, greenies, parsley, complete protein. It's so irony, right? Because I'm having these issues. When you know that you think you're healthy because of those foods that you're taking, but apparently not. So, as I said, I've been struggling with hair fall, dandruff, itchy pimples, what else? Really, really dry skin, and digestion problem too. So at first I thought they were all separated. Like, okay, maybe it's just stress, the weather, the hormones, just those. But over time, it started to feel like everything are connected. So that's it. That's when I decided to go through this dermatology process. Not just to treat the surface, the physical look, but to actually understand what's happening on my body. So now let's talk about my first time consultation. Let me close the door. Okay, so let's talk about my first time consultation here in Russia. My first consultation was actually different from what I expected. It lasted more than an hour. And instead of just looking at my skin and giving the product which, for the skin, the doctor asked me everything. Literally everything. Yeah, literally, because she asked about, later, I will show it to you. Actually, no. She asked about my eating habits, my daily lifestyle, my digestion, my pregnancy and after pregnancy, and even sex, my sex life. So when I say the doctor asked everything, literally everything, the doctor was good. It felt more like an interview than a checkup. And that's when I realized that they're not just treating the skin, but they're really trying to understand what is the root cause of all my problem. So, and honestly, it was actually the doctor and Anton who were talking, and me is just there in the center. The doctor is looking at me and Anton is the one like doing the conversation, because obviously I cannot understand any of the word that she's talking about or she's asking. And time to time Anton also asked me if you don't know the answer. So yeah, and I really felt that even if I am not the one the doctor is talking to, I can really feel how she is concerned and focus, into my issues. Not just like, yeah, something like that. No, it's, as I said, it lasted more than an hour. And very, like, also, she didn't say that you will do this and that, but instead, She told us all the processes, and she told us frankly that you cannot don't expect to get the results right away, because this will take a lot of laboratory tests, a lot of blood tests at different time. So she only advised me not to change anything of my lifestyle, eating habits, because only after all the tests she can tell me the results. Of course, right? So, yeah, the doctor was good. Even Anton himself, he agreed that the doctor was really good and very professional. So let's talk about the process and the tests. Code ongoing, okay? Because I've only done 1/3 of it, not the whole process yet. So I was asked to do the stool test, multiple blood tests, what else? Ultrasound of my stomach. So as I said, and the blood tests are not just one time, okay? It's before, during, and after the menstruation cycle. So basically, that's why right now I'm still waiting, because I'm waiting for my menstruation so that I can do the second phase of blood test, and after the menstruation, which is the last phase of blood test. They want to check things like hemoglobin and really see how my body changes during my cycle. As I said, this is not a quick fix. It's a deeper investigation of what's really happening inside my body. So my first blood test experience. Let's talk about it. So honestly, I thought that I will just be you know, going there to the laboratory, and they will just take a little blood from me. But funny thing is, no, I am sitting there waiting for the doctor, and then she took 5 blood tubes, you know, those tubes of blood. She took 5 of it, and I thought, no, it's not all for me. But that was all for me. So she took a total amount of 5 blood tubes from me. And at the same day, also I passed my stool. So for now, we are just waiting for the result, because we've done the test on Friday last week, and they said that the result will be after 2 working days. So Tuesday next week we will know the result, hopefully. And actually also Tuesday next week I'm scheduled for my ultrasound for my stomach. So fingers crossed, hopefully we will be know a bit information already through of out those tests that I've done, hopefully, because I'm very curious. Also, apart during the consultation, the doctor asked if, how do you feel during daytime, if I have energy or am I always tired? And honestly, I'm telling you, I thought that I'm lazy, because I feel tired during daytime. I really thought that I'm just being lazy, you know, that I don't want to work. I just want to lay down, you know, to sit down. But no, there's a reason behind it, and I'm so relieved, because I don't want to be a lazy wife or a lazy person. I want to do things, you know. And luckily the doctor have an explanation, which hopefully soon. So this is also one of the symptoms. You don't have enough energy. You always feel tired and lazy, almost the whole day. That's one of the problem of mine. Also, the doctor asked during the consultation, how do you feel after drinking coffee? Do you get energy? Like, are you like energized after taking coffee? And honestly, I said, no, I'm just taking coffee because just the habit. That's it. I don't get energized because of the coffee alone. So, yeah, what are else the consultations? She asked me if I do feel hungry as soon as I woke up. Those. And what else? Yeah, something like that. And also the sex, yeah, if I'm active or not, because it also matters. What else? Yeah, and many more actually. Those what are just I've said are the only thing that I remember, but other than that, no. Sorry to tell you guys. So right after they took blood from me, 5 blood tubes in total. Right after that, I was really hungry, dizzy, and thirsty. Why? Because I did fasting. The doctor reminded me to fast, not to eat breakfast. No, from dinner to breakfast. Not to eat, no water, and no coffee. So nothing, complete fasting. So I was really hungry. And on top of that, really dizzy because of course they took blood, a lot of it, right? Not exaggerating, but the 5 blood tubes are kind of many, you know. So yes, that's the experience of the first blood test. What else to talk? The cost. Let's talk about the cost. For all of the tests, the package include the blood test, 3 different blood tests, stool test, ultrasound. That will take. No, we paid for 12,000 rubles for that alone, excluding the consultation for the doctor, which we don't have any idea how many consultations we will meet. So every consultation will be 1,000 rubles. So that's the cost. And as I said, I don't have any idea how much is the cost compared to the Philippines because I never tried doing dermatologists, going to derma. And yeah, I am not sure if it's expensive or too much for all the laboratory tests. If you think it is expensive, let me know because I also want to know the price difference. But I'm very happy of the doctor that we visited because as I said, she seemed to be really good at it. If ever this price is too much, please let me know. I'm just curious. Let's talk about my realization on this ongoing journey of my dermatology process. Okay, is that skin problem is not just about skin alone. It can be connected to digestion, hormones, lifestyle, actually everything, right? And honestly, I'm still learning and I'm still waiting for the results and cannot wait actually for it. But anyway, as I said, I have to wait for my menstruation cycle for me to be for the doctor to know fully what's the root of this problem. So sadly, I don't have the final answer yet, but I think that's the part of the journey too. Patience. So that's where I am right now. I'm still in the process, still waiting and still figuring things out. But I'll definitely update you guys once I know some informations. Just a reminder, if you're going through similar things, same as mine, please don't neglect it, you know. If at the same time like digestion problem, dry skin, pimples, itchy pimples, you should go directly to dermatologists. Do not just depend on Google. Please, I know Google have answers, but it's just different to go to those people who are professionals on that field, and then you will not be wasting time buying different skincare products, you know, which you thought it's only just skin, but it's more into that. Anyways, thank you for listening to me, and I'll be giving you more updates, as I said. And paka, paka, paka. Goodbye, everyone.